Hey everyone! For today's video, I'm going to be doing a quick glam kind of tutorial. Really a look to do if you don't have a lot of time or if you just want something simple but still want to wear a full face of makeup without going all out with like bronzer and contour and all that stuff. This is just going to be a quick little makeup tutorial. I'm going to start off by going in with the Touch In Sol Glassy Primer. Never used this before. I got it in my BoxyCharm last month or the month before, something like that. So I'm taking a little bit off the lid. Just gonna rub that in. Now I'm gonna take this Milani Instant Touch Up Blur Stick so I can fill in my pores right on either side of my nose. Oh my god, my hands are slippery. Ugh, there we go. Now I'm going to go in with a lighter coverage foundation. This is the Pretty Fresh this is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer with hyaluronic acid. And I am using shade Light 6W. Just going to squirt a little bit, 2 squirts on the back of my hand. Go in with my new Super Sponge. It's supposed to be a Silifusion, but first of its kind. It does have like a silicone kind of feel on the outside, except for this lighter part on the bottom. That part feels like a normal sponge. But it's supposed to like use less makeup, like it's supposed to spread it more evenly on your face, so we'll try it out. One more squirt, half a squirt, because it really is spreading it out. I don't need to use as much as I feel like I normally do. What? A product doing like it's advertised? That's unheard of. Foundation's on. My face is so shiny, and I think it's because of the glassy primer that I used, but that'll get toned down with powder once I go to that step. But before that, I'm going to use the Morphe concealer to brighten up my under eyes and any other of my light spots, and I'm using shade C145. Just quick swipe on the cheeks, bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, forehead just a little bit, and chin. Using the same sponge, I'm just gonna blend it out. I am all concealed. Time for a quick spritz of setting spray. I'd have to say that I like this sponge. It's a little weird feeling at first, but it did as it was advertised, which is kind of rare for some makeup products to do. So now I'm going to powder my face, and I'm going to be using the Beauty Bakery Flour setting powder in the shade Oat, which is also translucent. Putting a little bit in the cap. And I'm going to be using my Tati little blendiful kind of puff and just lightly dabbing the powder all over. All done with powder. I am going to bake for a little bit though while I do my eyes. So I'm going to put just a little bit down with the smaller Tati puff. And I'm going to be doing some baking with the Beauty Bakery brand. It was funnier in my head. Now that I'm baking, I'm going to start priming my eyes, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And it is a wand, actually. Just gonna coat my eye with it. It's a translucent kind of primer, as opposed to the Anastasia Beverly Hills primer, which is my go-to normally, but I use this Urban Decay one throughout the week and when I'm going to work because it's translucent, and especially with all the stuff going on in the world with wearing masks. Masks are a requirement of my job. I only do my eyes at work. I don't do the rest of my face. So this is just something that's quick and easy to do. And I'm also going to go in with my go-to quick makeup palette. It's been a staple because I love one of the shades in it. It's the Truly Madly Deeply palette by Colourpop. And I love the Hungry Ghost shade so much. It's a glitter shade and it's like a white gold glitter. The name is so cute. I think it's adorable and it's just super pretty. I'm going to start by going into this shade called Pretty Cruel. It's a mauve-y kind of purple with some tiny gold reflex in it, but it is a matte. And I'm doing it on this angled brush that I got on an Amazon pack, stamping it on the exterior part of my eye. I'm also going to drag it up just a little bit into the crease. Now I'm going to be taking a fluffier brush. This is the BH Cosmetics brush number 6, and I'm going to go in with this kind of cool toned nude called Made to Last. And I'm going to blend out that Pretty Cruel shade. Next I'm going to take this flat Morphe M421 and this shade Misty. It is like a pinky purple rusty kind of metallic shade. I'm going to put it on the lid. Now I'm going to take a smaller Morphe M231 213, and I'm going to go in with this darker version of Misty. It's called Jackpot, and I'm actually going to put it in between Jackpot, or in between Misty and Pretty Cruel. Just to be sure everything is blended, I'm going to go in with a Morphe 518 and this shade called Matter of Fact, which is a really very fair nude shade. And I'm going to blend out all the edges to make sure everything fits. Time for brows, and I'm not going to do too much with my brows. I'm just going to define them. I'm going to go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Gel in the shade Ebony. Carefully swipe over all my brows, combing them in the direction that I want and locking the hairs in place. Done with that, I'm going to brush away my bake, and on the under eye, I'm going to go back in with that BH Cosmetics brush number 6 and Made to Last. Brush it right underneath the waterline. Time for a little liner. I'm going to go in with the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Swerve. Oh no, it broke. Just line my waterline with it. And right underneath the lashes on the top as well for a tight lined kind of look. Now it's time for blush. I'm going to go in with the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. And I'm going to use this shade called Stargaze, using this BH Cosmetics brush number 5, and I'm not using any bronzer or contour. I'm just gonna use blush. Just stipple it, kind of blending it together where normally contour and blush would go. That was so pigmented, I need to blend it out. Okay, I'm gonna go into Pink Moon too to blend it out a little bit because that was way more pigmented than I was expecting. Ah, that's so bright. Let me try the other cheek. Okay, yeah, blending Stargaze and Pink Moon is a better vibe. Wow, that's so dark on the other side. To save this bright pink patch, I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit and this unnamed Morphe brush, very thick, very fluffy brush. And I'm going to combine these two lighter shades. This one's very fair and then this one's more yellow toned. Diffuse that pink spot on my face. That is much better. That is what I get for being heavy-handed though. Okay, next I'll do some mascara. Nope. Do a little bit of liner. Going to be using the roller liner from Benefit Cosmetics. I always keep a small travel version with me in my car just in case I have a need for emergency liner. Oh my gosh, doing the other eye while holding a mirror is hard. It's not hard, but I have to hold everything at an awkward angle, and I feel like I'm giving myself a hug. Now I'm gonna put on mascara. I'm also using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Roller Lash, Roller Liner, I love them both. Eyes are done. Moving on to lips. I'm going to be lining my lips with the matte All Day Everyday lip liner in the shade Hex. And now I'm going to put on the Versailles shade of the Beauty Bakery Lip Whip. This is the longest lasting lip that I own and that I've ever seen. Wow, it's a perfect complement for this Hex liner. Wonderful. And finally, I'm going to be using the Colourpop Super Shock Highlighter in the shade Manifest That, which is a really pretty pinky purple kind of shade. And I'm gonna apply, and I'm going to be applying it with this Morphe M421. I think that's it. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Now just apply lashes and this look will be done. All done. Here's my quick and easy tutorial for a full face look. If you're low on time or if you don't want anything too heavy, this is the perfect look for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you want to see next from me in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe and please share this video with your friends. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you once again and stay blazed.